Well, it's my maiden voyage with the Starcraft Mossy Oak RV. This is the Qdma youth hunt. It ought to be a lot of fun. It's a great place. Maiden voyage, I'll keep you posted.
In 2.6 miles, turn right.
Alright, well, I'm in. That's my first time to check in. I guess they're all different. There's my documentation. Pick any spot, put this on the post, and I'm in like Flint, so I guess we'll go find us a spot. Spot number 27. So let me see if I can make all this stuff work. I've done it at the house 3 or 4 times, but I hadn't done it in an RV park, so let's see what this looks like. That ain't bad. Nothing's leaking. Electricity's on, wheels chocked, got it level. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I ain't thought about it. Double check the lights again. Oh, I gotta lock my trailer tongue. Forgot about that. Yeah, now, hadn't tried to furnish yet, but I have located it. Don't think we'll need it. It's supposed to get down in the mid-40s, but I guess now we're camping. Got to go check in at the Qdma event around 4 o'clock. Got about an hour. I may run pick up some bologna and some bread, a couple of Diet Mountain Dew, some water, just the essentials. See how that goes. This is Jimmy Martin from Florida, right?
Yes, sir. Tallahassee, Florida.
Have you ever shot before?
I have.
So you're familiar with all this?
Yes, sir.
Have you been hunting yet?
No, sir.
This is your first hunting trip?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure. Last year we sat with Q. You remember that?
Remember Q? Yep, sure.
We didn't see no deer. I was wanting to finish our movie because we didn't make much of a movie last year.
I think they're gonna move this year for us, though.
I hope so.
We're gonna shoot a couple with the 22 first.
Okay.
How's it going?
You doing? What's some of the stuff you guys look for when you're just taking up somebody like me, a pure novice, and you get them up there? What just on the early stages? What are you looking for to help them with?
The main thing is getting them comfortable on the rifle. We want them to feel at home on the rifle and not be scared of it. So getting them on the gun and making sure everything feels good for them. And then what we're really watching for is to make sure they're being really smooth on the trigger, smooth on the rifle, and following through with the shot. We don't want to see them jerk the trigger and pick their head up and try to see where they hit, because no matter how quick you are, you're not going to watch that bullet hit the target. So we want them to stay on the rifle, squeeze the trigger nice and smoothly, ride the recoil, come out of recoil, and then release and pick their head up, and make sure they don't move the rifle.
Oh man, did it even go off? You'll be shooting that in the middle. Shoot a couple more and then we'll go on to the big gun, buddy.
You ready for the big gun?
And we start out shooting them with the 22s just to get away from the recoil and get away from the noise. And it really helps out and gets them really comfortable with the rifle. Luckily, these 22s are the same make and model as the 708s that we're shooting to hunt with, so it feels very natural. It feels the same between the two rifles.
There you go. How'd that feel?
Good.
All right, Jimmy. No excuses.
No excuses.
You learn from some legends.
Yes, sir.
What a cool deal is that? So,
absolutely.
Hey, Jimmy's done. He learned from 4 of the best shooters literally in the world right now, the marksmanship team, U.S. Army. Now you got to go take, what we're going to do?
We're going to go take my graduation shot.
His graduation shot. He's got to do something. I think it's from a tree stand. So anyway, we're going to do that, and then we're going to, I'm going to start getting around the guides and see if I can't suck up and get us a good spot. That's hard to do when you're in new territory, but I'm gonna work on that while he's working on his graduation shot. This is Hank. Hank's my main contact at Qdma. I'm not sure what his job title is, but him and Heather do everything. But anyway, Hank, thanks for all the work you do for kids.
Oh, our pleasure. Our pleasure.
It's an unbelievable event. I know Jimmy understands what they just went through with those shooters, but this event's more than just a hunt.
Absolutely. No, we're trying to create hunters. So we're reading them through all the different steps of deer biology, you know, getting them sighted in on the range with Army Marksmanship Unit, putting them up in a deer stand, showing them lifelines, letting them shoot at full-size deer targets. But we're trying to create hunters. So a real full circle hunt. We're even eating venison for lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
It's a great event.
You're gonna get us a deer.
This is Jimmy's first hunt. We're at the Qdma youth hunt. Before you go on your first hunt, you take a group photo and then you paint your hunter's face and he paints yours. Jimmy used the stripe technique on me. I'm hoping it brings us good luck. So here we go. That's just about right. You shove on that, get it just like you want. How you feel? Good. Now, when you're hunting, see it's up on 9 power.
Right.
You want to bring it way down. Because if a deer stepped out right there, you couldn't see it in the 9 power. It would just be hair.
Right.
And if it's close, you ain't got time to reach up and adjust it. But if it's way at the end of the field, you can always take your time to turn it up on 9. So always leave it on the low number while you're walking in and just sitting there. And if the deer steps out 100 yards, then you can reach up there and dial it in so you can see it. But always leave it on the low number.
Okay.
Makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's 5:51. We've been here about an hour and, I don't know, hour and 20 minutes. We got here pretty early. And we have not seen a deer yet, have we, brother?
No.
But he is not to be discouraged. And we just that second heard the first shot straight to our south, well, southeast. Pow! So that's a good sign. We're assuming that it may happen here shortly, but it has been slow to this point. I'm blaming it on a little bit of a swirling wind. The rain just cleared out of here about 1, 2 o'clock. And it's starting to clear up now, but it's still, you know, right behind the rain kind of weather. But we're going to stick them out till dark, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
First one out dies, right? We ain't waiting on a big one. She'll get good broadside there in a minute. All right, there you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Right there with it, right behind the leg.
Yeah. Am I good to go?
I think you got her.
I got her. She was limping, but I'm not sure if I got her where I was aiming.
I'm pretty sure you got her.
Yeah.
Was your heart pumping?
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Big time.
All right, I'm not going to shake your hand till we go out there and find her, okay?
All right.
Hopefully we're about to recover Jimmy's first deer. I think it was a good shot. I don't know how she made it out of the field, but we fixing to go check. You still pumped up?
Man, I'm pumped. I'm ready to find her. Right here.
Huh?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
Hard
man.
shot. Now gotta shake hands, brother. How cool was that?
That was awesome.
Huh?
Yeah.
That was a great shot. He shot it right in the heart. Man, it's a big old doe too. Look at that thing. Whew. Yes, indeed. Hey, first hunt.
That's right.
I think God wants you to be a deer hunter. What do you think, buddy?
Man, that was awesome.
Wasn't that something?
That was cool.
I'm so fired up right now, I can't see straight. I can almost see the truck from here. I mean, you're gonna get to drag this thing out and go back to the skinning shed with a deer. I didn't do that all last time. Now hold this a minute. You can film on it, you can camera. All right, here we go. Grab that leg right there, right in that split. See that split I put in it?
Yep.
Grab it in the split so you'll have some handles.
Okay.
All right, let's go this way. So that happens when you kill a deer. Get too old on me. You still good?
Yep.
All right, let's go. We grab. All right, come on, a little bit. Right there. Now you invested in it.
That's right.
Woo-wee. You got to get that thing butchered up, get it home too.
Yeah.
I'll give you some recipes now. Way to go, Jimmy.
Thanks.
Congratulations, buddy. Here we go. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm not waiting till we get back. We're gonna do this now. All right, brother.
All right.
Welcome to the brotherhood.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. You in the brotherhood. Well, we got 12 hunters and we got 9 deer. 8. 8 out of 12. That ain't bad on day one. We still got a full day tomorrow. Well, we've been up here about 2.5 hours and we ain't seen a thing, so I think we're gonna call this one on lack of interest. What do you say?
I think that's a good plan.
We came to a football game and a deer hunt broke out.
Well, we just make a circle around.
Gonna be a movie star, Zip.
That's unbelievable. How old's that dog?
He's going on 8 weeks. He's even got a style. Look at him picking up one paw.
The last afternoon at the Qdma hunt, and they have kept those kids entertained. They've had game and fish guys out here. They butchered a deer and field dressed it and skinned it and all that. They had the bird dogs. You got to see this bird dog. I ain't never seen anything like that. But anyway, one last hunt this afternoon, and I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna roll out of here real early in the morning and take Cranky hopefully tomorrow afternoon. See what he can do. Hashtag get Cranky a deer. Now Jimmy the Heart is guiding me. He's got this down. He's excited. We just saw some wild hogs coming in here. Now he's wanting a hog more than a deer. So we're about to make our last hunt. Well, we're about to run out of light, and we ain't seen a deer see a long way. We did hear one shot, but Jimmy the Heart Martin back there, he learned this morning and this evening why they call it hunting and not shooting, but that's okay. It's been a great event. They killed some deer, killed some hogs, they ate good, they had a blast. But we're about to wrap this up and put a bow on it. All I gotta do now is get that RV ready to roll out of here, which means I'm gonna have my first experience dumping the black tank. Whew. Well, rolling out here Sunday morning, finished up the Qdma youth hunt yesterday. It's my, like I said, first trip with my Mossy Oak Starcraft RV, hooking and unhooking, and I just unhooked everything in the dark. Worked like a champ. I'm so fired up. I had to empty the black tank and the gray tank and unhook the water and do all this. It took about 10 minutes. Knock on wood. Ready to roll. Well, I made it back in one piece. The Mossy Oak camper is A-OK. I'm fixing to sweep it out a little bit and kind of reload the stuff to get ready for Nebraska with Bubba and Charlie. Now that's going to be epic.